will increase Sarah's chances of anemia, add to her healthcare costs, sick days, even stunt her ability to learn. And the thing is, Sarah's not even born yet. Get proper nutrition before it's too late. Call or visit WIC. WIC provides nutrition information, healthcare referrals, even food. Your child has you, and you have WIC.
Mrs. Johnson, good to see you again. This is Mike. You can trust him. He looks just like you. Plus, 2 against 1 is more intimidating when we force someone to sign a loan.
And I'll be sucking up to you in order to keep up the illusion.
So, here are your low monthly payments and interest rate as we promised. Here's where they triple. The rest of this stuff, don't think a lawyer can read this. It protects us. Make sure we get your home when you can't pay us back.
Such a lovely house.
Yeah. But don't worry. We're going to sell you credit life insurance. You don't really need it, but
puts lots of cash in our pockets.
You look nervous. We better hurry and get you to sign. Or I'll pretend to ruin your credit with one phone call.
Predatory lenders are never this easy to spot. Call us and protect yourself with the facts.
Every day, online predators make their way into homes uninvited and unnoticed. Help delete online predators. To learn what you can do to protect your kids' online life, visit cybertipline.com.
And we're back, and we thank you for staying tuned. We have another guest. We have guests going to tell us a little bit about art. Is that right?
Right. Now, you know, I mentioned the fact that we have subscribers on YouTube in Italy and Rome and Russia.
In Paris, France.
Paris, France. Well,
yeah.
our guest was born in Russia.
Really?
I want to emphasize that, yeah.
Okay, what part of Russia are you from?
I'm from south of Russia, from the Black Sea. Okay. It's known for the Olympic Games. Now it's on the map for that.
Wow.
So
Yeah, okay.
Now I can locate it.
You're Olesia, that's the name.
My name is Olesia.
You remember Olga Korbut?
Olga? Not familiar. So
you're too young. You're probably too young. Yeah, she's too young.
But so, how long have you been in the United States? And just give a little background history.
Sure. Well, my name is Olesia. My last name is so complicated to pronounce, so
yes.
let's leave that out. Half of my life I've been in the States. Started out in high school in New York and college in New York, and I worked in New York, and then eventually I moved my way to New Orleans by some miracle. Things happen for a reason in life. But half of my life, and it's been a ride. It's been an incredible adventure. So now I'm here, and I love it.
So you're here doing an art show, and how did you get involved with doing art?
Well, okay, I'll have to track back again to when I was 3 years old, back in Russia. I asked my mom to buy me some paints, that was the question, and she bought me oil paints, and that's all I was introduced to as an art since I was 3. And that smell of the material and the texture stayed with me, and I painted ever since 3 years old. And I always knew that I will paint full-time in my life. I knew it would not be an easy road to get to. You can't just say, okay, I'm an artist and I paint, fresh out of college.
You can? No.
You can, okay.
Well,
depends.
I mean, you did go to college for it,
yes,
right?
Yes. I went for fine art and graphic design. So out of college, I went to pursue a graphic design career, and I did build quite an amazing career from that. I worked for incredible companies like HBO, Under Armour, Abercrombie & Fitch, and I've created amazing things for them, and I worked with incredible people, and I used all that creative track record of a career to kind of parallel build my dream and to become a full-time artist. And I feel like over 11 years of that career And I kind of just started building that backbone foundation to start my own business, really, essentially. You know, because when you say, oh, being an artist, oh, I'm just painting, you know, but it's a business. It's like a full business. You know, you have to be your own accountant, deliveries, handling, shipping, creative, marketing, PR, like, wow. So you got to have that knowledge and experience. So I use that in a professional world to kind of like break free and find my own eventually. So when I had the moment of change in life to come to this beautiful city, New Orleans, when I visited here, I was in love, tropical paradise, and I said, this is the city where I'll set ground, I'll get my studio, and I'll start my own business because I'm ready after, you know, all these years of preparation. So now I can proudly say I'm a full-time creative. I work for myself, and I come out with collections like twice a year, and I put on amazing shows where I bring a full experience to art collectors, any goer, gallery goers, and the show is coming up in New Orleans.
Well, really?
Next one, I'm talking about August. Gosh,
okay.
I'm thinking about the future. This one that just happened, I'm excited to talk about.
Now tell us again where the location is for the one that's currently showing.
The show on display, it's called The Dream, and it's Enchanted Garden Wonderland that I created within the gallery. And we just had a wonderful party. I can't wait to talk about it. Location is 646 Tchoupitoulas.
You got that right.
Oh, thank you. I worked on it for 2 years since I've been here.
You got it.
I swear.
Yeah.
So the gallery name is Brand New Orleans Gallery, and it's 646 Tchoupitoulas. It's kind of not far from the old 77 Hotel, and it's, Art Renaissance Hotel is next door. So it's a nice happening area.
So what are your hours of the showing?
The showing every day from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. I am present there every day. I'm taking over the space. I'm planning for the rest of the month after this wonderful opening we had. I want to be there, I want to be present. Some days I'll be painting there, so if you stop by, you'll find something happening. It's not just still, you know, there's energy there.
So what do you paint? You paint, you still paint the Earl paintings, or do you do any other things besides sculpture or anything like that?
My focus is painting on canvas. Sculpture, I delved into that in collaborations. I had an incredible collaboration with Garrett Hobb, a friend of mine. He's an incredible metal sculptor, local as well. We have so many local jewels, like incredible talent. My focus is on canvas, acrylic or oil on canvas, and it's sort of a mixed media because being a contemporary slash like delving into pop art and kind of mix those subjects, I use a lot of like mixed media in a way of materials, the textural materials, Swarovski crystals, everything shines, brings it to life. Heavy gel mediums, so everything is like really like popping, coming out at you, like it's very like bold colors, which is contemporary art. It's bold colors. And very vibrant, so that's my focus.
And I want to emphasize what her, should I say, your trademark is?
Kisses.
Kisses?
Yeah, lips, kisses.
Kisses.
So we've seen your art out here already?
Yeah, so if you see, let me talk about it from a stand buyer or just somebody walks by a gallery, and if you see a canvas with large lips painted on them and they're glossy and shiny, that's me.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
That's me. That's a signature style.
Yeah, I didn't make it to the last art showing. She was giving out
little bitty flyers.
No, she was giving out kisses.
Kisses.
Yes.
Tattoo kisses.
Temporary.
No
worries.
Temporary. But I couldn't make it to that show and everything. But yeah. Okay. And I want to emphasize that I met Leslie on Facebook. So that's another connection that you could have and everything. So they could look up on Facebook. You're on Instagram,
well.
right? They put the Instagram information up and everything. So yeah, so if people want to get in contact with her, they could check out Instagram, Facebook, and I think they put the information up there and everything.
So doing an art show is it a hard job? Is that a whole lot of work?
That's a whole other job, exactly. Yeah.
Because you have to display a lot of your your art that you've already done, and then potentially somebody is going to like it and they're going to buy it. So that means you have to replace that art with another piece and stuff like that.
Exactly. I love your sensibility about this. Thank you.
Well, my nephew is an artist. He's graduated out of high school, and he's an artist, and he's modest. He's modest, but he's been fortunate to do some pretty good pieces. Locally, he's been doing some good pieces and stuff, and he's also had an opportunity to go to D.C. and representing his school for doing some artwork. I think he did a portrait, or self-portrait of President Obama. Okay. And he did a lot of people. Yeah. So I understand the art. His little sister, she's only 5 years old, 6 years old, I think, and she said, "I'm an artist."
There you go. Start while they're young.
So I guess that's what happened when you're 3 years old and start. And I think his brother, her brother said she has potential. The same teacher that tutors him and is working with him said she probably worked with his little baby sister and stuff like that. So it starts early, right?
It does. It really does. It's in you, since you're so little. And it's just there, and it comes out at a certain point in life. I've met so many different artists that it doesn't matter, and really it doesn't matter when it comes out. If you have it in you, right. Any age you can start painting because it's there. You have a voice that needs to be heard, and it will, it's a voice through expression visually. It's amazing.
I want to add something else. Not only is she a fantastic artist, but also a great photographer.
Really?
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Most artists, because
well, she has an eye. Yeah.
Again, my nephew, he wants to be a director.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's put some stuff on YouTube, and I think he has a pretty good eye, like you're saying, and then because he's young, he knows how to use the special effects and stuff like that, and it looks real good. So now, he's promising.
Not to cut you off again, but some of the countries that you've been to, that you've taken pictures.
I was just about to talk about that. Yeah, photography really came along naturally, and honestly, what brought it out is my travels, and I'm just a tireless, relentless world traveler. I have this wanderlust, and I need to go 2 months in one place, and then I'm urging, like, okay, where am I going next? So it's a visual food for me to travel, really, for my eyes, and to see if things happen, and I want to capture all these things, tons of photos, just to try to have that for me, that moment, and so it naturally happens that I do photograph a lot when I'm away, and really a lot for a purpose to kind of bring it to everybody else and share it and share these amazing discoveries and places with everybody on social media, with my friends, and I think it's very important to share what you see and what beauty you discover in the world. You have to share. That's my purpose really in life, to give smiles and happiness with my art and make people happy. That's a really simple message I'm conveying through my art. There's deeper meanings and all, but really in general, if you look at it, it makes you happy that I achieved my goal. And also through snaps of photography, these instant moments. And I've succeeded with that. It's amazing to hear that too.
And so I want to give her proper props for being a photographer as well as an artist. And I don't know what other hidden gems she may have within her, but you never know.
But I think, those hidden gems I feel come out through collection, my installing art shows, like going back to your question. I have to work on new collections or series constantly. There's always new ideas being generated, and those are the gems that I have. Like they're like just come up, and they come out on canvas through new collections.
We got to go.
Keep it fresh.
We got to go. Alicia, right?
Alessia, yeah.
Alessia.
Yes.
We'd like to get you back on the show again and let some of the people that maybe won't go to the art show see some of the displays of your art. So we definitely got to get you back on to see some of your artwork.
Absolutely.
You got me excited and everything
Absolutely.
like that. Your photography. Again, we thank God for both our guests. We thank God for our co-host, the Reverend Darrell Smith, also DK Smith, 940 AM on your radio dial. Thank God for all those individuals that are writing us, texting us, and giving us information. Want to say to you, you still have time to come on out and worship with us. this is our regular Sunday, but on second Sunday, we'll be celebrating our youth anniversary, and we have a young man that's going to preach for us, and the person of Minister Jacob McClure. He's going to preach for us. But we want you to prepare your hearts, and so make sure you go to a church of your choice and worship the Lord. We invite you to come on out to True Love. True Love